You gotta love boat life. Mike just pulled up alongside the boat and he said all went well, except she fell off the dock. So I guess we have a wet dog coming on board. Are you wet? Did you
another bath?
Did you fall in the water? Do you need a bath at this time of night? Oh, Bailey.
That's a little too bright.
Oh, Bailey.
We're about to leave Walsh Cove, and great stop. Beautiful location, real hot too.
Yeah, very hot.
Yeah, warm.
Yeah.
And we got some swimming in, and a little fishing.
Hooked a couple, but they were too small, and then one got away.
Yep. And yeah, and then we're gonna head down to Rosco Bay. We haven't been there for 2 years. Because last year when we came through here, the tides just weren't right, and you can't go in at low tide at all.
Or out.
Or out, yeah.
Which may have been the problem.
It becomes completely a landlocked lagoon, so which is part of the allure of it. So we're gonna head down there. There's also Black Lake there that we can go swimming, so we're looking forward to that. She's too short.
No, I'm the right size.
So off we go. The stern line came in and the anchor came up, and we were off with a short 7.5 mile run to Rosco Bay. After the less than 1 hour run, we made the turn off Waddington Channel and to the narrow, shallow entrance.
Well, at least it looks like there's water.
Don't know what's underneath it.
How many feet are you expecting, Captain?
Oh, probably 8 under the boat, so at the lowest. Well, my prediction was pretty close. Roscoe Bay is unique in that the entrance completely dries at low tide, making the anchorage a landlocked lagoon. Double checking the state of the tide is essential. We looked for a good spot to drop the anchor and set up the stern line. Initially, it looked good as far as depth, so Robbie secured the stern line ashore. We're gonna go down to 6, so we're fine.
We're just checking what the tides are doing to make sure that there's going to be enough water under the boat when they go out. What's your readings down there, Robbie?
10 feet over here. 9.4, 9.3. It gets shallower over here.
Over there. Well, it was going to be a bit too close for comfort, with a rocky ledge nearby. And since there were other spots available, we went through the effort of pulling the anchor and stern line and trying the other side of the bay. Of course, with an audience of all the other boats watching. Sometimes you get to be the day's entertainment for the anchorage.
So we finally got all settled here in Roscoe Bay after a couple of attempts of stern tying. We just didn't turn it. Was just too
we
shallow.
stern tied fine. It's
Yeah.
just that we didn't like the depth under the
Right.
what it would look like.
So we're gonna head to Black Lake, which is a really short, I don't know, eighth of a mile walk.
Oh,
It's really close. Yeah. So just take the dinghy to the beach and we're gonna go for a little swim. It's gonna feel good.
We hopped in the dinghy and took off for the trailhead. After a very short walk, we were at the lake and enjoying the very warm water. Bailey was having a great time, but after a while she wanted some alone time with her toy. After quite a long swim, we headed back to the dinghy. The anchor buddy was doing a great job keeping her offshore, so all we had to do was pull in the stern anchor, which brought us away from shore, and head back to the boat. If you follow the channel, you know by now that pizza is a regular dinner on the boat. Sourdough pizza, of course. Pizza with a view.
Way down here, you need a reason to move. Feel it move. Run in your stateside games, lose your load, leave your mind behind, baby James. Oh, New Mexico, sounds so sweet with the sun sinking low.
We're just about ready to leave Roscoe Bay, and it was a great stay. Got to go to the lake.
The lake is lovely.
Yeah, really warm, really
Super
warm, really nice, and a quick walk.
In fact, okay, so the walk, if you walk there and you've never been here before, you'll get to the lake. We recommend continuing on, and then there's a trail off to the left, which there's a big rock and ropes that help you get in and out, and that's
Yeah.
a better spot.
I think it's a better spot, yeah. The other
Yeah.
spot looks okay, but it was a better spot
Yeah.
there. And there were a lot more people this time because it wasn't raining.
Yeah.
We were here 2 years ago and it was raining, so we were the only ones there. But it was nice people there. And you could really stay in that lake. It's got to be close to 80 degrees.
Yeah,
Sure. Very comfortable. So we're going to head off. We're going to try Teakerne Arm, which we've been to the last few years, and it's a great spot. But we're going to do something a little different today because we need to get a few things at Refuge Cove, and then
He needs booze.
we need booze. Robbie needs beer, and so it can get really crowded in there to get the big boat in there, and we could go there, bring the dinghy up, drop the dinghy down, go in, bring it back up, or Robbie can take the dinghy ahead of us and go for a little adventure.
We'll swing in and pick him up.
Then we'll swing and pick him up, and since he'll be a little faster, it should work. Hopefully, it works out perfect. So we'll see you over there.
This was going to be a fun little experiment for our new tender Formaggio. Let Robbie shoot ahead to get some supplies while we do our normal slow cruise. Hopefully the timing will work out just right. We crossed over the shallow entrance to Rosco Bay with room to spare. Once out in Waddington Channel, Robbie shot ahead, and soon he was just a speck on the horizon. Meanwhile, Amy and I did the slow cruise down Waddington Channel and up and around to Refuge Cove. The timing worked out perfectly. As soon as we pulled into Refuge Cove, Robbie was on his way out to meet us. How was it?
It was good. I could either film or I could drive. Couldn't do both. So there might be some footage of the floor. But
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
averaged about 15 knots coming through the main section. As I turn the corner, I could get up to like 18
Yep.
pretty comfortably.
It was a little sloppy at first.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that worked out well. It was like having Amazon or Uber Eats. He just showed up with our order, and we loaded him back on the boat. So perfect. Now off to Teakerne.
With our newly acquired bounty, we continued our journey to Teakerne Arm.
We're coming up on Lewis Channel. Are you gonna catch us some fish there?
Maybe. I mean, we already have so much fish. Maybe some catch and release, but we'll see.
Teakerne Arm has some interesting history. It is here that Captain George Vancouver anchored and gave Desolation Sound its name. He was frustrated that he couldn't find the Northwest Passage that he set out to find. Being in a foul mood, he even complained that the waterfall that makes the spot famous was too loud. He apparently was a bit cranky.
It looks like it's crowded. There's a lot of people by the waterfall.
Yeah, not like last year, but I guess we must have been here right after Labor Day, so it is Labor Day weekend.
The anchorage is very deep, and unless you have an unusually large amount of road, stern tying is required. So we found a good spot and dropped our anchor in almost 100 feet of water and set up the stern line to shore. We were a bit more north than previous years, but this gave us a great view of the waterfall. There are a few places to wrap the stern line in the area we anchored, However, it did take a bit of climbing.
Well, we are in fairly deep water, and there was a bunch of sailboats rafted together in the spot that we usually go in. So we had to reset a couple of times. And once we finally got reset, the sailboats all moved. But now we are in a spot where we can see the waterfall, which is very cool.
As it turned out, by the time we anchored and settled in, we had the waterfall all to ourselves. Again, we had another dinner with a view. There are not too many restaurants that can come close to this.
We're having pork chops and the last of our vegetables, which is broccoli. And then we're having little croquettes, which were... what did I do? I took the last of the
Fish and chips.
the fish and chips were like we made way too much of them, and I turned them into little croquettes. Yeah, they're okay, but they taste mostly like potatoes.
Mostly like potatoes, which
It's not a bad
Dad
thing.
really likes.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, dinner by a waterfall. It's awesome.
yeah, I don't know if you can hear the waterfall in the background, but Vancouver would be really mad at it. That's why he called it Desolation Sound. But we're pretty happy with it.
I am loving the fact that the last 2 years we were here, we could hear the waterfall, but we couldn't see it. And we are in a really sweet spot this
It's
time.
nice that we got the extra chain.
Yeah, extra chain.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, turn off the camera so I can eat my dinner. Bye.
Get out of here.
Join us in our next episode when we spend another day at Teakerne Arm enjoying the waterfall. Then we try our hand at a little snorkeling. And we pull Robbie around on the paddleboard with the new dinghy. Then we take the hike up to Cassel Lake and go for a swim in its clear, warm water. We leave Desolation Sound and cross the strait to Campbell River, and we have our last night with Robbie before he flies out. So raise your glass to the subscribe button and maybe give us a like. We'd really appreciate it.